Okay. Hey, blissful rising, happy Venus Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Venus Day deck pour reading. I appreciate you for stopping by. I appreciate if you're I appreciate if you're watching, for supporting, all of that. Everything you need to know is in the description box of this video for you to see. My email, my Linktree, my social media, my Venmo, my Cashapp, if you would like to donate or tip, which is very much appreciated and is helpful. The information to book a reading with me, and all the information you need to know is in the description box of this video for you to see. For this week's Venus Day deck pour reading, I will be channeling with Darius Archangel Michael, who is supporting the Collective Highest Good and the Highest Good. And I apologize in advance if we hear any extra sounds during this reading. Life is life, and I will handle it if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and that's very, very much appreciated and it's helpful. So let's get started. Um, for this week's Venus Day deck for reading, okay, yeah. So for this week's Venus Day deck for reading, the topic is the Leo full moon energy. And we're gonna do two parts. This one is for the collective, and then after this one I will do one for the Aquarius, all the Aquarius peoples. So yeah, um the topic is the Leo full moon energy. The first card to come out is the I believe this is the Seven of Brooms or the Seven of Wands. Seven of Brooms or Seven of Wands and whatnot. Second card to come out is the World card. Third card to come out is, wow, the Empress in reverse. Fourth card to come out is the Temperance card. The fifth card to come out is the the Nine of Brooms. The sixth card to come out is the Knight of Machetes or the Knight of Swords. The seventh card to come out is the Okay. So I'm so sorry. The first one, honestly, is it was just so weird. So this is the Five of Brooms. Okay, this is the Five of Brooms, and then this is the Seven of Brooms, and that's the seventh card. Then the eighth card to come out is the Three of Pentacles, and then the ninth card to come out is the King of Brooms. And the 10th and last card to come out is the High Priestess. And then bottom of the deck, which is the summary of all of that, you got the Fool card. And top of the deck, you watching this right now, you got the Ace of Machetes. I'll read it, but it just feels like there is just like so much here dealing with like things closing out, like maybe cycles closing out or things closing out. Especially when it comes to like conflicts and stuff like that, or there's something like, there's like just conflict and stuff or energies arising as things are closing out or something. I don't know. And it's just like needing to just be persistent and consistent, although like things may be like closing out. Some people just may be a little bit like, or something here about like resistance and everything like that, but the power to just like see things for what it is, close it out, things just stirring up, and just continue to go forward no matter what. Do your best to like keep like to be patient and moderation and all that stuff. Just being persistent and breaking through all of that, seeing things for what they are, moving on the energies, the fact of the energies and stuff like that, keeping your energy together. So, okay. Why are people up in an uproar? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it alone. All right, so I'm just reading some stuff here. Hold on. Here, there's change going on. Change going on. It could be super like obvious or like it's shown or something like that, but there's change going on. Um, and what you call it? Some of y'all could be seeing 333 message. There's something with like interacting with others, like things with about interacting with others, mingling with others, your environment, who you are around, and all that stuff. Something could slightly be like on the internet, on the internet or whatnot. Maybe like technology or the internet is changing, or maybe something in society is changing. Um, Maybe societal norms are changing. Your environment is changing, the people you're around is changing or something like that. But there's change here, and then there's like something could be shown, like seen in public or like shown, like everybody could see it. There could be something with the internet. There could be something with like people you interact with, society, and all that stuff. Message 333. Some of y'all may be seeing that, or maybe after this, like things will be 333 will confirm something. And then we have like 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's something about moving forward, ascending, expanding, building. So yeah, changes in society, all that stuff that I said. It could involve like moving forward. It could involve like just things expanding. It could involve what you call it? Yeah, things expanding. It could also involve how you say it? Yeah, just ascending and all that stuff. There's some Sagittarius energy here. There's definitely like transcendence going on. And then, man, it's just so we have like the Five of Brooms, we have the Nine of Brooms, we have the Seven of Brooms, and the King of Brooms. There's just this whole thing about energy, like your energy, the energy around you, or something like that. I feel like it could be for the most part your energy. There's something about like just like overall mastering and exceeding your own energy or whatnot. And then there's a whole thing of like, it's like simultaneously, like as like, there's a mastering of your energy, there's changes going on and all this stuff. Like, naturally things start happening, energetically, like sometimes chaos, sometimes conflict or whatnot, things start stirring up. And also I just feel like this whole thing of like, and people call it like the test and all that stuff. Sometimes I just feel like it is what it is. But like maybe it could also be like a test, like this uproar, this chaos or whatnot that may arise and stuff like that. It could be a test of your energy or just like you being in that and everything. The fact that you persist, you like continue to fight for your energy or whatnot. It just brings like makes you like a master of your energy or whatnot. And then um I kind of want to say it's not the end of the world. Like, um, it's not the end of the world. There's a little bit of like things are closing out, but like remember when one door closes, another one opens, basically. And we have that here. We have the World card, which is like the end of the major arcana cards, like it's the end. And then we have the Fool card here as well. Like that's the beginning. When one door closes, another one opens. Um, I feel like some people make me feel like, oh, it's the end of the world. Not really. um, there's just some type of a little bit of limitation, especially that the Empress card is in reverse. Like, hold on. I'm gonna do the Empress card in reverse and see like what it says here. So the shadow part of it says domination, excessive control. So I was thinking that too in my head. Okay. Domination, excessive control, rigidity, inflexibility, brutality, and war. Yeah, it just feels like with this Empress in reverse, out of all of the major arcana cards here, it feels like not like it feels like it's just like trying to like yeah, the control thing, being like a control freak or feeling like it just feels like things are ending and people are just trying to like grip onto things or whatnot. And it's like, let me read this thing on my wall. I guess I'm gonna read this. Like, I do not stress about what I cannot change. Or like it's that whole thing of like, yeah, you basically can't control what you can't control. You can only control yourself or whatnot. You know what I mean? Master your own energy. And then it's like rolling with the punches or whatnot. Like the Empress card and upright to me is more of like rolling with the punches, like taking what you do have and what you can control and like transmuting it and all that stuff um properly. I don't know, just like it feels like something about closing in and all that stuff. Um And then I want to read the High Priestess from this deck as well, upright. So it's intuition, higher powers, mystery, rest, subconscious mind, wisdom, patience, love, imagination, gentleness, inner balance. I also just feel like there's something about like just like knowing how the energies work, like knowing how the universe works or whatnot. And like doing your best with that energy, knowing that there is abundance, and sometimes there's like an ebb and flow of things, and you do your best with the energies at the time. There's something about patience as well and moderation. And then just like having compassion or understanding of like where you're at, where the energies are at, and doing your best with it. And it's giving me like alchemy, even though the magician is not out here, it's giving me something with alchemy and whatnot. Doing the best with what you have, doing the best with the energies that are there for the better, though, like for the better. One door closes and another one opens. There's something about transcendence, a little bit of like the in between space or whatnot that's going on. And while you're in the in between space and all this stuff is happening and stirring up, just remember moderation and patience and be aware and present with the energies. Because while all this is happening, because right after the Fool card is the Devil card, I feel like the devil just bring like tries to bring what you call it, like tries to go into every gap or whatnot. Hey there, Shaylee. And then, okay. So move forward in clarity. I feel like everybody knows the clarity is here. You know what it is. Move forward in clarity. That's all I'm seeing, okay? I don't want to stretch that one out. With the Knight of Machetes and the Ace of Machetes, it's like move forward in clarity. Because the Knight of Machetes could, like I said, it could go either way. You could go forward and be destructive and cunning in a bad way, or you could move forward real swiftly and be straight to the point and like no hullabaloo and all that. You know what I mean? So something like that. Okay, y'all? That was a little bit weird. I don't know. I'm feeling some weird energy, but it's okay. There's something about like persisting. You know the way. There's a little bit of like a path less traveled or whatnot. You know the way, and even though it could get like difficult at times, know that you're always connected with divine, with source, with God, or whatnot, and continue to persist. Have faith and know that no matter how hard it gets or how hard it seems and everything like that, that you have a direct connection with God and something about the path less traveled and all that stuff. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, wonderful people. And yeah, there's just like I just feel like it's just so simultaneous. Like it could be either or, you know what I mean? There's conflict that people are moving away from, you're moving forward and you're moving away from towards something better or whatnot, to something new or whatnot. Um, yeah, so you guys are moving forward. Also, I just feel like my Archangel Michael is also saying just be careful about moving forward in conflict or whatnot. With the energy of conflict, just be careful moving forward with the energy of conflict, because that's where the whole thing with the devil could come in between that, and you could create a bad beginning or whatnot, or an unstable beginning, a chaotic beginning. also, I just feel like as people are just moving forward or whatnot, sometimes the devil or this chaotic energy finds gaps or it finds its way in as you're moving or whatnot. So it's just all of that just to be aware of. And it's just the whole, I just feel like it tests you too, what doesn't kill you, make you stronger kind of thing. It tests you, or I just feel like sometimes just what it is and whatnot. And it's up to you to like transcend this energy and become a master of that or whatnot. So there's a closing or whatnot. There's a conclusion, there's a closing, an ending or whatnot, a wrap up. There is something here about some people, or there's like some energy for like resistance to the truth of what something is. It is what it is, type of thing to me. Um, it is what it is. Don't fight the truth or whatnot. There may be some resistance to truth. Also, I guess in that same breath too, as things are closing out and stuff like that, wrapping up. If you hear my stomach, I'm so sorry. I'm hungry. There's something about like maybe like being guarded or defensive, and you using the truth to guard or defend yourself or something like that. I feel like it's more of the first one than the second one. I feel like for some of y'all, there may have been like collaborations that weren't nurturing or that were limiting. They were not abundant. They were very limiting. They may have portrayed themselves as something that was creating, nurturing, abundant, but they weren't or something like that. There's also some type of energy of like creating. But it's like it feels like trying to be controlling, like or like limiting. The creation is not limiting. And then what flashed in my head is the Trimurthus, which are the three like um I guess gods, one of creation. I forgot what their names were. It's Brahma, Vishnu, and somebody else. I'm sorry. Brahma, Vishnu and Krishna, I think. And there's one who's the creator, one who's the person who maintains, and then the other god is the one who destroys. I think Brahma is the creator, Vishnu might be the one who maintains, and Krishna, um, or Shiva, sorry, or one of them. I'm sorry if I'm mixing them up, but it's all of that, the Trimurthas. But there's something here with like the fact that there's the Empress in reverse and the Three of Pentacles or whatnot, it feels like either there was like someone posing as a Empress, but like they weren't controlling or they weren't really nurturing or they were limiting, or just like a group or a teamwork or something where there's leadership in it or whatnot. Um, and maybe some people are realizing this is the truth of it. Um, or just something like that, and that's what y'all are moving from, or something like that. Um, if this is and this could be by yourself as well. 717. But if this is by yourself and there's like a project or whatnot, Archangel Michael could be talking about something about being too overly controlling, or like just having like limited mindset or something like that, when it comes to like a project or whatever you're creating or a group is creating, either or. And something about creation or like the Empress card is none of that. It's not controlling. Like creation and all that stuff is not controlling. It's not like dictator-ish, something like that. It is there's no way to create in like lack or something like that or controlling. There's heavy Sagittarius energy here as well. Or is just like strong or whatnot. Um There's something about I'm telling you, like, mastering your own energy, maybe your own temper as well. I keep getting a little bit of that too, your temper, being able to balance, the yin and the yang, and patience as well. And this is something giving me, like, the way of, like, knowing how to master your own energy and the ways of, like, what is in the world and all that stuff in the universe, all of it. Some of y'all, it's either through all of this that you learn this, or like this is what you need to be like paying attention to or whatnot. This is what this whole thing, this whole cycle is about for Leo full moon. And you're gonna see the truth in that or something. Yeah, there's just something here about like patience and mastering your own energy and all that stuff. Okay. And um you're something about wizardry and witch and shaman and whatever the king of brooms stuff is, and being able to know your energy. I'm getting like the magician card a little bit in my head, or just like the alchemist and everything like that. Okay, so I'm going to clarify this whole spread with three more cards, and then I'm going to pull two oracle cards, one from each deck, and we're gonna do all the zodiacs and close this out and everything. So yeah, it starts off with like five of brooms, like conflict and everything. Things seems like they're wrapping up. I feel like, especially the fact that the Empress card is in reverse. There's conflict, there's things stirring up. It's like the winds of change and all that stuff. Things are stirring up or whatnot. The devil energy, chaotic energy finds gaps in everything as, things are wrapping up and things are transcending. So it happens. And for many different reasons that I explained in the beginning. And I feel like a little bit some people may be like trying to grip and hold on or whatnot when you're supposed to just work with the energies. That's what a true empress is. Empress is always abundant and always finds a way or is nurturing and whatnot. Allowing the something about not allowing possibly, and there's something controlling too, but something about not allowing like things to close out or something like that, or just limitations. And then there's something about needing to be patient, needing to have moderation. Like I said, knowing how to work with the energies. Sagittarius energy, I keep getting it in my head, and it's hair, but it's like they're definitely heavy hair. I feel like it's a transcendence thing of Sagittarius or whatever. Actually gotta look more into Sagittarius. I'm getting in my head right now. But yeah, then there's something about like persevering, keep going forward, protect your energy, but don't be like, it's discernment. Don't be all like, so protective that you block things or whatnot. But yeah, there's something about persistence going forward, with agility and all that stuff, going straight forward. Um, there's something about like some of y'all could be defensive or just protecting your energy. There's something here with as well. Like, it's like working with others or like teamwork. this could be surrounding this, or as you're working on something. And if there's like, a possibility of like teamwork to be done, be careful of like just like shutting yourself off so much that you reject this teamwork that could help you or something like that. There's something subtle about being a difference between, and the Emperor card is coming up in my head, but reverse. So you could be an emperor or like a leader or in charge, right? But you could also, there's something about like also being too much of like a dictator or something like that. But there's something about truly handling energies or whatnot and all of that. And there's something here, maybe it's you or someone else or something like that. And I feel a little bit, maybe you may notice this in the world or like around you, plus within you, like macro and microcosmically, cosmic, sorry, and whatnot. And it's like there's something about either as a spiritual leader or just like a leader in general. And then there's something about like allowing like God or the universe to help or to like be the center of like whatever's being created or like the teamwork and all that stuff. All of this in summary is like about like a new beginning and all that stuff, taking a risk, of course. And then I kind of want to just like maybe there's something about being a leader and leading into something new or whatnot. It's giving me spiritual leader, or it doesn't even have to be that because I don't like the labels. It could be whoever or whatever you are. It's just the energy of like. So I'm gonna push it a little bit where in this full card where we had the little the boy here or whatnot, and then we have the little puppy here. I feel like the puppy is like it's like the vulnerable, the innocence or whatnot, and this boy here is like the leader. Like the puppy's gonna follow this boy or whatnot because it's vulnerable. It's it's that's its owner or whatnot. All that stuff. There's just something about like maybe being careful of like you being like this leader, this what I just explained here, and know that like there's like people or like an energy or maybe even a child or whatever vulnerable energy, um, innocent energy that is following you. So it's just like this whole thing of like be careful of like being a dictator. Yeah, here we go. And here's a spiritual leader. Okay, the Hierophant. Um, the devil or whatnot leading in like a limiting and a demonic and this like way or whatnot. And again, it's giving me the wolf card that I have in my other deck of like what a true leader is or whatnot. It's like between being a true leader or a dictator or whatnot. And whether or not you are intentionally trying to be a leader or have people follow you or not, there's someone looking up to you. It could be a child. I mean, we have Aries here, which is like a baby to me. You have like a child looking up to you, whether it's your child, your nephew, your niece, your cousin, a little child that could be like, so that you see that or it could be just people or like whatnot, something about like people could just still just be looking to you anyway, or something like that. And there's just something about being led by God, but being the leader or something like that, a little bit. But I didn't want to make it so concrete that it's that. It's like it could be in anything. Like that's why I meant like, oh, you could be a father to a child. You know what I mean? Or you could be like a person, but there's like a child that looks up to you. Or like you could be a person and like just somebody is just so influenced or inspired by you or something like that. Or there's just something about maybe working with others or whatnot. I'm gonna say this and I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm thinking about Rock Nation as well. With I think Beyonce and Jay-Z's what you call it, label or thing or whatnot. Like that's what I mean. It could be micro or macro. Like you see this around you, or you can see this in general. Like what are you leading? Like what are you leading to the new or whatnot? And it's just a journey of all of it, or whatever, however that applies to you, that okay. But there's this could just be all within yourself and everything like that. And what is your energy leading to? Like what, you know what I mean? What are you following or something like that? Okay. Let's further clarify with 3 more cards. And like, comment, share, subscribe. That's very much appreciated and it's very helpful. There we go. Yeah, knowing thyself, persistence, moving in like knowing thyself and all that stuff. Me personally, especially as an Aquarius, and this is Aquarius season, I just feel like there's something about sometimes about like humanity and things are changing. Like, you know, moving on to better. Like it's just like progressing humanity, progressing in like in good, in love or whatnot. Um, and being strong about that because and there's this whole thing of like before we were here where we were at there were always times during history whatever y'all want to say and all that stuff where like at some point things were normal and things were happening but at some point is like and there's little sparks here and there where like somebody's calling things out um whistleblowers and all that stuff like yeah, this is great, but what about this? This could be better here or whatnot. And then it all comes to a head where, like, at one point in history where everything is just changing, like, period. And I feel like it's either like God, universe, whatever it is, just the energy of like progressing or whatnot. It's reminding me of that one episode in Black Mirror where the people were like, they kept like, there was like a civilization. It was one episode where it was like a civilization in this, in in this couple's refrigerator and like you gotta watch it. It was at some point where they kept watching like opening the refrigerator every day and watching like the civilization progress or whatnot. And even though the civilization in their time it might have been just happening like or whatnot, the people were seeing it happen like that. And at some point like they were you gotta watch it. They eventually ascended. So to clarify this entire spread, you got the Eight of Cups, you got the Strength card, and you got the Two of Swords. Yeah, I feel like there's something about moving forward. Be strong in your choice. Move forward and be strong and confident in your choice. No, that's nice. I like that. I feel like no matter what happens, like, comment, share, subscribe. That's very much appreciated. It's helpful. I feel like no matter what happens and everything, just keep the energy of love and play and stuff like that. I feel like everybody's just the collective is being born. Like, I feel like we're in like the vagina and we're about to be ready to be born or something like that. I don't know. And you can't stay in the vagina forever. Hold on, I want to do one more shuffle. My bad. Did it fall? Oh, yeah. There's a lot about confidence as well. Okay. So, um, we have Aquarius, we have Capricorn, we have Libra, Taurus. Who don't we have? Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius. We have Pisces, Aries. So you could be any of those signs. Those signs could be in your chart. Someone around you, people around you. It could just be the energy of this reading. Whatever I'm reading, it's the energy of that. Um, it could be what should I call it? Sorry. Oh, and it could be any of the planetary placements or whatnot. Um, bless you. Um, I mean, we have the Leo full moon coming up, so that's for the most part it. Yeah, last week, and we are in the new moon in Aquarius and full moon in Leo moon cycle. So that's that stuff. Prior to that was, the waning crescent moon in Sagittarius and in Capricorn last week. So something about last week, maybe even like this week. I feel like it's just a whole moon cycle. Cause like the moon, there was a waxing crescent moon, and so the waning crescent moon last week, and a waxing crescent moon in Pisces and in Aries and all that stuff. And then suddenly, what's coming up is this whole thing of like the whole thing I said. I'll just say the Renaissance. I'm sorry for that if that's wrong or whatnot. I just feel like there's moments in history when things like changed from what it was to something new, and it's giving me the whole thing of like fact fact I feel like sometimes honestly at one point fact was fiction, like or whatnot, things that didn't exist before sometimes things that exist now didn't exist before, but it doesn't mean like it can't or something like that. So it's something like that. There's a little bit of like something limiting when like it's supposed to be opening. And there's like transcendence. It's also giving me the ebb and flow as well. And then It's just that it takes like, so it is faith, right? But it's just confidence, confidence in knowing that there could be like expansion and whatnot. There's something about also sometimes being like too materialistic or too here to the point that like you're not like up or like trying to expand or whatnot. Sometimes things are not always logical. Sometimes you gotta be delusional in a good way to bring things in. And yeah, we have the number 22 here and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna read these or whatnot. We have Play, the monkey that came out. So, monkey, play. This card represents playfulness and embracing one's childlike instincts. In the folklore of the Philippines, monkeys are associated with children who turn into small primates through laughter. In popular culture, monkeys are often associated with mischief, laughter, and fun. This card promotes a childlike view of the world, a playful heart, and not reading too heavily into hidden meanings. This card may be seen as a call to heal the effects of childhood trauma or familial emotional abuse. It asks you to care for your inner child and allow them to play. Do not take matters so seriously and allow yourself to let go once in a while. Embrace the present rather than always thinking of the future. One of the most popular depictions of the monkey in Chinese literature is that of the Monkey King Sun Wukong from the 16th century novel Journey to the West. Beginning life as a playful wild monkey, Sun Wukong becomes a traveler, warrior, hero, and great magical being. The card might indicate an adventure or journey with the fun of allowing new and exciting ventures into your life and discovering how they will allow you to grow and change. Correspondences: element water, flora, caraway, hyacinth, monkey flower daisies, stones, pink chalcedony, smithsonite, chrysoprase, praise, dioptase, spellwork, healing of the inner child, fairy magic, dance magic, bringing lightheartedness to a tense situation, celebrating the birth of a child. That's what I'm saying. It felt a little bit uncomfortable, and I was like, Chanel, don't panic. Don't panic. Oh, I don't know. It felt tense, and then like I was like, and then the fact that like yeah, it feels like we're in the womb, and we might almost be like we're almost like about to be born and all this stuff. Um, that's what it felt like a little bit. It felt a little bit like uncomfortable. And again, we can't stay in the vagina forever. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And we have Archangel Gabriel. I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. This card is a reminder to you that you can call upon the angels to assist you in your life. Irrespective of what your beliefs are, Archangel Gabriel can be called upon to show you ways to bring hope into your life when feelings of hopelessness set in. Gabriel can also be called to assist you to develop your natural feminine intuition. She will help you develop appreciation and skills for art, music, and literature. If you are an artist or a writer, invite her into your life to help you find inspiration or motivation. This card could also be a sign that you need to take up art or writing as a hobby. Gabriel can also assist you in interpreting your dreams. She will remain by your side, supporting your dreams and aspirations as long as you request her help. Her name means God is my strength. And then we have invite Gabriel into your life when you need strength and to follow your dreams. And then we have the solar plexus here. I take actions daily that awaken my personal power. The solar plexus chakra is linked to fire, personal power, and self-esteem. Its name is Manipura and means lustrous gem. The color associated with it is yellow, and it is situated roughly 2 inches above the navel. This card deals with your lack or excess of personal power. If you allow others to make decisions for you or allow them to manipulate you, you will never find happiness. By following your own path and making choices that are your own, you will find that your own inner strength and confidence will grow. If you are overconfident or use your power to control or manipulate others, this card is asking you to start acknowledging the strengths in those around you. All people have their own part to play in this life. No one is better than the other. Only by respecting and recognizing the strengths in others will you find their cooperation. By acknowledging your own strengths, you will be able to live life to the fullest. Remember, power is not about control, but about recognizing and awakening the unique inner strengths of all those around you. So yeah, that is it for this week's real estate deck pour reading. The topic Leo full moon energy. This was for the collective. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my Linktree or you can email me to set up a day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. That's very much appreciated and it's helpful. Peace out, y'all. And yeah, again, hey there to Shaylee and to Navdeep. Hi. And I always say like, comment, share, subscribe because it definitely helps. There is a like button there. All you have to do is just tap it. You know what I mean? And it helps to expand and help me to get to where I need to be so I can be a help to humanity and all this stuff. So, bye, y'all.